Hi guys, Molly here and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of the video, I am going to be doing my, sorry I had to turn off my fan, my June TBR. Now for June I have 20 books that I have set in my TBR. Now there is like 12 books that I'm currently reading. You know, just my life. And then I have the very first book I'm talking about is like a book for review. I'm honestly blanking on the name. The author's name I meant. So I'll just put the title and like the author on the bottom as you can see when I'm talking about it. And then other ones are for my special video that I'm filming, but not really reading any of the books and filming vlog clips for them. So there's that. Ooh. And then some of these are for a randomathon. A randomathon is literally ending on Sunday, but I'll just keep these on the TBR just in case. I might want to read them, but not for randomathon. Who knows? Not me. Half of the books that I have on my TBR I never even get through, so it doesn't even matter. Anyways, but but only positive thoughts, Molly. Positive thoughts. You can do this. You can get through all these 20 books in June. That's what I tell myself, and then what always happens. So there's that, and then the rest of them are books that I am currently reading. So they are all out of order, but I'll tell you which book is for what and all that goodness. So let's just get started talking about the books that I want to read in June. So here we go. So the first book is called Within the Walls. Now this is, I think, a thriller. It's a novella. I don't know why it's called a novella. I don't know if there's other books in the series. I don't think so. I think I could read it and it's the only book. Kind of confused on why it's called a novella, but I got this for review. It's an ebook, so I'm gonna read it through ebook, which is not the format that I like reading, but I'll do it anyways. So I got it for review. It's a thriller, something about a mom, I think. Literally blanking on what it's about, but I don't have the book physically with me, so I can't really like look at it. I have to like go over to my computer and like Goodreads it and like tell y'all what it's even about. But like your girl is too lazy to do that, so we're not gonna do that. You guys can Goodreads it if you want and do it yourself if you really want to know what it's about. So yeah. So the next one that I have on my June TBR is Girl Online on Tour by Zoe Sugg. Now this is the second book to the Girl Online trilogy by Zoe Sugg. If you don't know who Zoe Sugg is, she is a beauty YouTuber. So she is under the name of Zoella. I don't think she is anymore. That was her original YouTube channel name, Zoella. And everyone knew her by Zoella, but her name is Zoe Sugg, and she written 3 books. It's a trilogy. I enjoyed the first one. I'm enjoying the second one. I was reading this. This was for Randomathon. This is for Randomathon because as you're seeing this, it's like 2 days left because I'm gonna try to upload this on the same day as I'm filming this, which is today. So yeah. I'm enjoying it. Right now I am on page 34. So I'm on chapter 4. But yeah, so I like it. It's good. So there's that. Don't really have any else thing to say. Well, if you want to know what it's about this girl, Penny. She has this boyfriend and they go on tour. So there's that. So yeah. And the next book I have is 99 Days by Katie Katukno. I have a bookmark in this because I was going to start it for Amazon and for the special video. Oh yeah, it's for a special video as well. But I never did, so there's that. So I'm on page 1. I haven't started reading it. But this is called 99 Days. If you didn't know already. Title of the video. Okay. So basically, I think it's like summer, and the summer happens in like 99 days, and she falls in love or something. That's what I'm guessing. Stuff happens in those 99 days. So apparently summer is repeating itself, so it's like history is repeating itself during the summer. I guess like there's brothers, and she's gonna become between them, so it's like gonna be like a love triangle, I think. So I guess they're brothers, and this girl Molly, I think. So she falls in love with these Donnelly's brothers, I guess. Basically that's kind of what I got from the premise of it. Stuff happens, it's summer, 99 days, and she falls in love with these Donnelly brothers. Can't speak English apparently, and stuff happens. So it sounds really interesting, and I can't wait to read it one day someday. So yeah. And the next book I have on my TBR is called Iceling by Sasha Stephenson. Now, this book has to deal with two sisters. Now, I guess there was... Okay, so let me just read the back to you, because this whole concept sounds amazing. And I can't wait to read it. Hopefully the writing's really good. We're just going to read the back. So it says, my name is Lorna. I have a sister named Callie. Callie was adopted 16 years ago when my father found her and 100 other babies abandoned on an Arctic island. You'd think after 16 years of Callie not talking, I'd be used to it. After 16 years of having a sister who can't speak or read or even understand any language at all, nights like these when Callie has a fit and we have to take her to her special hospital for hours and hours of tests shouldn't bother me. You'd think my sister wouldn't keep surprising me day after day, but she does. Now Callie wants to go home, and I'm going to be the one to take her. Now, basically, it's about these babies who are found on an Arctic island by like the by the Arctic, which is like the Arctic Circle and like all that, where the polar bears live in the northern hemisphere. So there's that. So basically, this girl Callie, she's been adopted, and she's a sister, Lorna. I don't know. And basically, she can't speak any language, and she doesn't know how to read or write. She doesn't know how to do any of that. She gets taken to a special hospital for her, and stuff happens. And all that goodness. So if you don't like the plot of that, then what are you doing with your life? Okay. And the next book I have to show you is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Now, this book I'm currently reading, but not currently, but currently, I guess. I'm on page 38, chapter 3. Now, it's whatever. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Now, I just not in the mood to read it. a lot of these books just not in the mood to read, so I'm not gonna read them. I don't want to, so yeah. Basically, Truly Devious is about. Let me just pick up the book. Truly Devious is about this girl. She wants to be a detective, and she goes to this boarding school for very, very, very smart people, gifted people, I guess. And there was a murder, people kidnapped, like in the 30s, and now she's trying to find out what happened, and all this stuff happens. So there's that. Sounds really interesting, but I'm just not in the mood to read it, so, like, yeah. So there's that. Again, but Better by Christine Riccio. Riccio? Yeah. So I'm trying to get this Target sticker off, but I don't know if I'll ever get it off. It's the 20% thing. We get it, it's 20%. Let me just take it off now. So apparently this Target edition is special. I see that it includes special chapters. Can't really read the whole thing because the 20% tag is over it. So there's that. We're just gonna leave it. But Again But Better is basically about this girl Shane, and she has like a redo of college or something, but her parents don't know. Her parents think she's in med school or something, and she's actually traveling the world, but in college, or she's not in college. She's doing something with her life. I don't know. But basically, if you don't know Christine, she's Poland Bananas over on here on BookTube. If you don't know her. She published this book she got this book published on May 7th. And yeah, so again, I'm hearing mixed reviews about this book, just like Zenith. I don't like to... Yeah, I guess I listen to negative reviews of people who read the book. I didn't really like it. Now, for Zenith, I have Zenith on this TBR as well, because it is for my special video. And I have high hopes for both these books, because I'm not going to have negative thoughts about these two books because of other people's negative thoughts about this book and like their reviews of these books. Now I'm gonna go into these two books open-minded and have good and positive thoughts, and hopefully something positive, and I really enjoy these books comes out of reading these. I'm gonna have an open mind, and I'm gonna be very positive about it. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a good book. I'm gonna form my own opinion. Not gonna listen to anyone else's opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, you thought it was a negative book. Not a negative book. Like, you didn't think the book was that good or something like that. But, okay, that's your opinion. Now, I'm gonna read the book for myself and see what I think. I'm gonna try not to have the negative reviews influence my reading experience, basically. That's what I'm trying to get this whole thing out at. So there's that. And I have very good hopes with this book, and I'm very excited to read it one day, someday, hopefully in June, hopefully. So yeah, and I have Target edition, and Target edition has the watermelon, and I love it. So cute. And it's like yellowish on the... Oh my gosh, I just understood why there is a watermelon on the very front. Because I watched these reviews of this book, and people talk about how there's a fake username or something in this book. I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna continue. And the next book I have to talk about is literally Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings. So now, if you don't know, Sasha and Lindsay are both booktubers. Well, Lindsay's more of an author tuber, I guess. I don't know. And Sasha is from a book Utopia, and Lindsay Cummings is from Lindsay Cummings. You didn't know already. Now they had this published back in 2018, January, and they had their second book that just came out. And yeah, and I really want to read this. There's a lot of negative reviews about this book, but again, I'm gonna go into positive. I'm gonna go in with an open mind and a positive attitude, and I'm not gonna let those negative thoughts, those negative reviews hinder my reading experience. So yeah, this is for a special video as well. So yeah. And the next book I have is All the Major Constellations by Pratima Crancy. Now I am currently reading this as well. I'm on page like 38. Now this has to do with this Andrew, and his friends die, I think, and then he's obsessed with this girl, Laura, and she's a Christian, and he's like exploring the faith and just in like faith, like all that, you know. And yeah, I'm very excited to continue reading this because it's good so far and it's interesting and it's easy to read and I'm enjoying it. So hopefully I continue to enjoy it and all that goodness. So yeah. And the next book I have is Gemina by Amy Coffin and Jay Kristoff. Now this is the second book to the Illuminate Files trilogy. I heard that Gemina is the best book in the trilogy. Hopefully it is. Maybe it is. I gave Illuminate 4 stars. Yes, 4 stars. For Gemina, I'm currently reading this as well. I'm on page like 13. And yeah, I like it. It's good. Don't really have much thoughts about it. I'm only on page 13, so there's that. So if you don't know, the first one is about this planet. It's in like the year 21 something, 25 something, I think. I don't know. And they are in this planet, and their planet gets taken over, and they have to like run away, and they need to find safety. And there's this boy and this girl, and they're dating. But then before their planet got taken, they broke up, and now they're trying to like find each other, and stuff happens. And there's this AI, and all these amazing things happen. Basically, these books are told through mixed media. So like there's like chats, and there's photos of like stuff, and there's like again chats, and there's like all these different things. It's really cool, and it's really cool format. So can't wait to continue reading Gemina and all that goodness. And the next book I have to show you is Scythe by Neil Shushman. Now I'm currently reading this book. I'm on page 203. I'm enjoying it so far. If you don't know, this book is about this world. It's a dystopian, so like this world is, there's no death basically. Every person's immortal except when you get gleaned. So you can die when you get gleaned by a scythe. And there is this boy and this girl, and they get taken as apprentices to become scythes. Maybe. Pretty sure they will, but you know, it was not the whole premise of the book. But yeah, so I'm enjoying this so far. If I really had to rate it right now, I'd give it 4 stars. This book is very hyped. So hopefully it lives up to the hype and it's really good. So yeah. Okay, so the next book I have is Air Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Now this is the third book to the Throne of Glass series. Okay, I'm on page 13, chapter 2. Haven't really in the mood to read this, so yeah. So there's that. It's about this girl, Selena. She is an assassin and she gets hired by the king. Well, there's this like competition and then something happens and you're gonna have to read the book to find out what happens. So yeah. Ignite me. Back to Hollow Matthew. Now, this is the third one to the Shatter Me series. Right now I'm on page 18, chapter 4. I'm about to get to the good parts, but not really. Okay, stuff is about to happen, and I'm on page 18. So, shook from page 17. So, there's that. And the next book is Royce Rolls by Margaret Stoll. Now, I'm currently reading this as well. I'm on page 16. It's okay. But yeah, so basically it's about this reality show. And there's these people that are named after cars. And yeah. It's good, I guess. I'm only page 16, so I don't really have an opinion about it so far. What I've read, it's okay. But something happens. I think the main character's car goes off a cliff on her sister's big made-for-TV wedding, and stuff gets real. So there's that. It's okay. It's an okay book. I'm only on page 16, but it could get better, hopefully. And the next book I have is Immaculate by Caitlin Detweiler. Now I'm on page 32. It's good so far. I'm liking it. It's this book is like fast paced kind of, but not really, but I'm on page 32 and it's good. It's interesting. It's getting interesting. So hopefully it stays interesting. So basically this girl mysteriously gets pregnant and she has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend thinks she cheated on him, and her parents think she did it with her boyfriend, and no one's believing her, but they're calling it a miracle that the way she's getting pregnant, and she's a virgin obviously. So it's kind of like a baby Jesus story, like Mary and Joseph and all that. How Mary is a virgin and she got pregnant with Jesus. That's kind of like what this is. And yeah. And the next book I have is A Court in Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. Now this is the second book to the A Court in Thorns and Roses series. I'm on page 69. I like it so far. It's interesting. People say A Court in Mist and Fury is the best one yet. Hopefully they live up to what they're saying, and it is. But I have good hopes going into this book, but just not in the mood to read like high fantasy at the moment, since I am slowly becoming out of a reading slump. So yeah, so there's that. Or just sneeze. Okay, next book is called What the Spell by Brittany Gergotelis. I always butcher the last name. But basically, this girl is 16. Her name is Brooklyn Sparks. She becomes a witch on her 16th birthday. And there's the popular clique. It's called the Elite, and I guess they're witches. It's like a becoming of age story of becoming a witch, basically. Sorry about that. That's just my microwave being my microwave. You know, being annoying. But I have good intention with this book. I've never heard anyone ever talk about this book before, so I don't know how. I haven't seen any reviews except like Goodreads, but I didn't really look at them, and I can't remember at the moment top of my head. It's average rating like 3 stars. But yeah, hopefully it's good. I have good hopes about this book, and all that. It's a witch story, and it's becoming age of a witch. It's becoming of age story, and she's becoming a witch, and she's 16. So yeah. And the next book I have is Quiet: The Power of Introverts in the World That Can't Stop Talking. So basically, it's all about introverts and the power that we hold in like society, I guess. I don't know. I haven't started reading this yet, and it's for my city group that I have for church. Oh, excuse me. It's by Susan Cain. And it's like, this book is based off this, like, the city group is based off this book. So I want to start reading it. And hopefully I like it. And all that. And the next one I have is Sweet by Emmy Laybourne. So basically, I'm currently reading this one as well. I am on page 29. Why is there hair getting on my face? Now there is, well, okay, so basically this book is about this cruise, and people are taking this medication to get thin, and stuff happens. Like, people start dying and all that. And it sounds really interesting. And it's slow. I think it's slow. It's a slow beginning. That's what I've read. I'm on page 29. And we're still on day 1. But yeah, it sounds really interesting. It's good so far. And yeah, it's like a thriller book. So they like kill people because of this medication to make people thin or something. Thinner, even though they're already thin, but you know. But yeah. And the next 2 books that I'm gonna show you doesn't have to do anything with each other, but first one is Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith. And I'm currently reading Bloodleaf. I'm on page like 196, I think. I like it so far. And it's a good book. And the next one is You by Caroline Kepnes. Now, this, I have not started reading it yet. It's all about the perspective of you, like, you are being stalked by this guy, and you are Guinevere Beck, basically. And it's really creepy. I'm watching the show, my 3rd time rewatching it. It's really good. And I can't wait to read the book, because I don't know how it all lines up, and like see the differences and all that, and see, like, I just really interested in reading the book. But I love the show. Hopefully I love the book as well. So, yeah. So that is my June TBR for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, because if you did enjoy this video, which hopefully you did, make sure you give this a big old thumbs up, and also subscribe down below to see more of me. And if you enjoy my content, and also hit that little bell button next to the subscribe button to be notified whenever I do post a new video. And also comment down below all the books you read in June. All the books you want to read in June. My bad. And yeah, that's honestly it for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!